Okay, now we're going to talk about the Network Empire certification for Domain Web Studio and our entire perpetual lead business machine model. And again, I'm with Dr. Betsy, who is a longtime friend and client of the Theme, Zoom, and Network Empire team and organization. And so we're talking about phase 2 of the certification event, which is also the phase 2 of a membership site. You set up the ISDNA, like we just talked about in the last video, and that was question behind the question. We started extracting some things. We taught you how you can actually use your own questionnaires, and so on and so forth, or our Quora software. Mm-hmm. Then it was time to extract the keywords from those questions, right? Mm-hmm. And I think you're pretty good at website style architecture. Was it new for you to think of keywords as part of a sentence? Were you kind of keyword driven, or did you know, like, have you ever extracted keywords from questions before?
I could always recognize that a keyword was in a question.
Good.
But I couldn't really make use of it.
Mm-hmm. Does it make more sense now?
Oh yeah.
You have a grid, like a step-by-step? Does it seem linear to you?
Yeah.
Because you can pull those questions from the ISDNA, right? And you know that they all have keywords in them. So in that process we gave you, frequently asked questions, oh, there's a keyword that the market's using now, right? Right. Should ask questions are stuff keywords that you can even add if you want.
Right. Well, I think that's part of why it's so powerful, is that it's sort of the machine side to me, although it is a human side.
Right.
I'm good at the concept. Like a person, I could meet someone outside and they could talk to me about a health problem, and they're saying keywords, but I don't think of it as keywords. I just think of the concept of what they're asking, and I help them. But it's forcing me to take advantage of those keywords and then putting them in the right place and using them in the right place. So I'm getting that machine extra power behind everything I'm doing.
It's like a transparency over all the pain and problems that people are talking about. You can also see the world of keywords on top of them, because you also know you're going to Domain Web Studio, going into Kraken, you're going to find out how much they're worth. And it's not like you're listening only to find, like, what are the money keywords in all my clients' pains and vitamins, but it's also good to be able to do that.
Yeah. I mean, again, I probably shouldn't be embarrassed, I should be embarrassed to say, but on the other hand, it probably speaks to me, but I still, to this day, I don't think about money. I'm a passionate person who is a doctor who wants to help people. That's how my whole business is designed. And it is important for me to consider the business side of things if I want to be continuing to help people, right?
Absolutely. You do care a lot, and you described to me that you worked so hard in your business that people loved you so much and needed help so much that they would actually, you were actually you had too much and you had to turn things off for a while just so you could figure out how your automation would work.
So I could finish, what I really wanted to do.
But now you have a process where you can take those pains and questions, put them in the right buckets, the web silo architecture, right? And you can address them how you choose. So do you feel that this is going to give you more control over your business? I call it the C word, control. It's not a bad word.
No, it's not a bad word at all. It's maximum control. Maximum control. We keep asking this, and I was saying this when we were off camera, but if people really knew what this was, they would want this. Yeah. They would want this.
And I do appreciate
it. Sounds promotional, but...
No, I mean, but it is kind of true.
Yeah.
And hey, I don't mind people, learning this stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. In the same way you're a doctor, we're a doctor of business. Matt and Sue and I love what we do. We love business projections, and we love the idea of overlapping the human world of sales, conversion, pain to answer, to the machine world of keywords, proper search engine indexing, and social media automation and integration.
Right.
That's so exciting. Like, what could be more exciting than cybernetics, man? Right? And you had a brilliant response to all of it, because you've already got the human world. You've got the expertise. It's ideal for subject matter experts, which you are a master, right, of what you do. So I'm really excited that you now know that it's okay to pull the keywords out of all the painful questions that many of your clients have and go, okay, here's how I can build my empire based on that. Here's how I can build my
Exactly. And then the other side of it, on the money side of it, I don't focus all on the money, but at the same time, I really cringed at getting stuck at having to pay for AdWords the rest of my life.
Yes.
I never started really, but I watched a lot of my friends and colleagues spending a lot of money on AdWords.
Yep.
And I didn't want to give up on the idea that I couldn't get value out of organic ranking, and so this does that.
Yeah, we looked inside Domain Web Studio as your website silo architecture structure, which is, again, for those of you who are new to this, it's how to rank your site using far fewer inbound links, a lot faster than your competition or any other sites that are doing it. In fact, up to 90% fewer inbound links for thousands of keywords if you want. And you're one who's really taken that to heart on Phase 2.
Yeah.
You've really built your website style architecture. I mean, you've got some amazing articles. You can, and I've expressed in later phases, you can do video to that. We talked about that. You don't have to take years and years to get all that stuff. You've got the structure. You've done the time.
Yeah.
And it's like Matt was saying, when Matt DeCruz, developer of Domain Web Studio, commented, he looked at your sites, he was just laughing because he knows, based on figures provided about Domain Web Studio, that thing's just going to pop to the surface.
It's going to go to the top of the organic
the buoyant
rankings.
page index can go like all things, whatever Dr. Betsy decided to go for. So that's exciting, right?
So I'm going to get to put my time into developing some quality content that I can give to other people at the right spots on my website.
That's right.
Versus maybe taking a few hours every day and studying, AdWords and the stats of AdWords and just figuring. I would have hated to have spent my time just playing that game when I could actually develop great content.
Exactly, and we'll go to the next video here, and we'll talk about that phase.
Okay.
Thank you.